How's it going, guys? Today is November the 22nd, 2017. Shout out to my boy Vic. I've always been listening to your videos, and I'm finally doing one of my own. So I'm gonna run through the plays that I did today. Of all the days I picked to finally start video journaling, it's kind of a horrible day. I ended up in the green, but not by much. The holiday volume was pretty light in a lot of the tickers that I was in. That's not really an excuse, but I did okay. I killed some trades, not so much. Let's get into it. Trip was the first play I took. I got in right at this area right here once we came up over here and started consolidating, and then I quickly got right back out. The hit still looked like it was going against me. Plus right here we had the $33 whole dollar mark, $33, and a fib, 50% one at that. So I kind of got scared, chickened out, and got out pretty much as a scratch. Then I saw that it broke through this, and right in my price target was like right in here, which it actually hit. But right when it got around right here, I think it was, I thought I would get cute, take it long, and put my stop. 1 second here. Oops. Sorry. And I put my stop right, right below the whole dollar mark. Right there. So I thought I would get cute instead of putting the stop where it should have gone, because this was still the original play. But I treated it like the new play, and that was where I was wrong. So I got long right here looking for about this area, and this wick right here came and got me. So I was out of it. And that was 2 tries. I wasn't going to try for 3 strikes and you're out on that one, so move on to the next. What else did I play? Riot. Okay. Let's see where I got in here. Okay, I got this one pretty much on the open as well, or close to the open. I got in right here, overview app. I don't know if you can see that. Got in right there. And my price target happened to be right at this 100% fib level. And the spread at the time was, it was fluctuating between like 5 cents and up even more than that. So because of that, I thought it may struggle when it hit this 100% fib. And also psychologically, those first 2 plays on the one we just covered that I lost on, that factored in as well. I didn't want to lose on this one. And so since we had my price target was literally like right at this fib, but if it touched this fib, it would not have gotten me out because the spread on the bid was lower. So I just marked it out. Excuse me. I just marked it out like right about there, and was done. I was done with that play. We'll see. So next ticker, NKTR. Oh boy, NKTR. Look at this thing. I have made some money on NKTR for the last several days on this massive run up that it's been doing. And my thesis for today was based on that. It was that this thing has been running up forever. And so when we started off like this, it didn't look so great. And I thought, okay, we're finally coming back down. So I had a short thesis. Right in here, but obviously that was chasing, so I wasn't going to play any of this. So what I did do was play the pullback. I waited to watch what this move did, and when this whipped up right here, turned around, that's what gave me the confidence to go short. So I went short right here, and my price target was way down here. I think my price target was below this fib down here. As you can see, it just ended up grinding all day. And I ended up moving my stop down way over here into this part of the day, late in the afternoon, because I've been just mental fatigue set in, and I just marketed it out. For my stop originally was not this far down, but I just scooted it down and got out right here. Excuse me. You can see it never got back above the open, but it pretty much touched it. So it was climbing. So that was another loss. Next play I took, TEDU. Okay, so we see that they had bad earnings 2 days ago, and it gapped down really big, and faded all day. Spiked up a little bit. I figured it would curl up some on the second day. So I had a long thesis, and we started off strong. Blow this up a little bit. Started off strong here. I got in. Let's see, where did I get in? Sorry, 1 second. I got in right here. I got in right there to go long. And thesis wrong, I got stopped out right there. My stop was like right here, I got slipped a little bit. So wrong on that one. On to the next one, not much to explain there. Riot, I came back to Riot. Okay, we've already looked at this one. Played this one a second time. Oh, I'm sorry. Before we get to that, the next one I did was Tour. Oh boy, this was this one was driving me nuts. Look at the volume was very, very low. It started off really strong with the volume. There was plenty of interest, and I got in like somewhere around here, and then as you can see, some of these candles are just dashes. They're not even dojis. I mean, there was times during the day where the time and sells had like 3 orders sitting there for like 5 minutes straight, and it'd be like 100 shares. It was just like that all day, and so I ended up marketing out over here for basically a scratch on that one. Excuse me. So now let's go to Riot for the second play of the day on that one. I am losing my voice, I apologize. Okay. This was basically like a quick scalp right here. It was long for the day. I could tell it was grinding up. I got in on this one right here. And my target for this one was like right in this area right here. And I thought we were going to get there on this candle, but when I saw this candle right here, I got out right here, which ended up being, I think, about like 3 or 4 cents away from what my original target was. So that's okay, because as you can see, if you go straight across, it ended up hitting my target, but also that would have stopped me out too. I'm just noticing that right now. In my notes earlier, I put that if I would have hung in there, it initially hit my price target, but it was worth it for me not to get that extra 3 or 4 cents for the mental capital it would have taken me to grind out all the way up until this point. But then I just realized now that that would have stopped me out anyway. So looks like I kind of called the top of that one piece of that move. So I'm all right with that. That's a win. And then the last play of the day, they got me back into green and let me finish for the day, but still much later in the day than I wanted to be finished was trip. And let's see, huge run up all day, 10:30, kind of gassed out and gave a second win over here. I got in on the second backside move of the day, which I guess was a little bit risky on a holiday in the afternoon because this thing could have just as easily faded on me, but I got in. Sorry, let me get my other chart to see where I got in. Right here. So I longed right here, and my price target was like right in here, and it got hit. I stayed into price target, and as you can see, that actually ended up being basically the top of that move. So my price target was correct. I hung in there long enough; it got me there, and that brought me back in the green. So that's a wrap. See you guys next time.